Hey everyone, it's Kelly. It is day 3 of our Coach Academy training, and you just watched a video this morning about the vital behaviors, and now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about your day and how to structure your day. You know what the vital behaviors are, which are personal development, invite, and be a product of the product. And now I'm going to just break down for you a little bit of what you should be doing every single day, how you're going to make that happen, how you're going to make this job happen, and kind of talk you through my day and what I do. Some of you all probably know by now, I'm a mom to 2. I work from home. My husband works really long hours, so I'm basically by myself with the kids while they're awake all day long. He comes home when they're asleep. So I have a really busy day-to-day life, but I make it work and I've had to because I use time management. And if you are feeling like you're struggling with time management, know that that is something that comes. I still struggle. I literally have to stop myself sometimes and say, okay, is this contributing to, is this a business building activity? Is it going to move my business forward? If not, I got to cut it out. You have to make some sacrifices along the way if you want this to work for you. And you have to just be really intentional with your time. And that's something, again, that I still have to focus on. I still have to really make myself see. But if you can be intentional with your time and you really think through each moment and schedule out your day, schedule in your fun, schedule in when you're going to be with your kids, schedule in when you're going to clean up the kitchen, schedule in spouse time, schedule in your business hours, you're going to find that you actually do have time. I promise you that your situation, sorry to be so blunt, but your situation isn't unique. There are top coaches in this company. There are $1 million earners in this company that have the same situation that you do. So if you think that you're the only one that has this hard schedule that does not have the time to make it happen, you unfortunately are mistaken. So take a good snapshot, take a step back at your life and see what areas you can tweak a little bit. I promise you, it's definitely something I struggled with, but it's doable. So what I do, I set my alarm for 5 o'clock in the morning. I get up around 5:30, but I make it my point every single morning to start with my power hour, or what I call the power of 5s. And I'm going to share the screen with you because I want you to see exactly what I'm talking about here. It's important that you jumpstart your day with those things, like I said, that are going to build your business forward. And for everyone that's brand new, I mean, even as a coach that's myself been doing it for over a year, I still know that I need to start my day with that power hour. And that is the section of the vital behaviors that goes under invite. Because if you're not doing the power hour, your business is not going to be moving forward. You just cannot expect your business to move forward if you're not going to take the action step to do that power hour every single day. So I'm going to walk you through what that looks like by sharing the screen real quick with you. You should all have the new Coach Bundle through the Gdrive by now. So I'm just going to quickly show you where that is. It will have showed up in your shared with me files. Mine, obviously, since I was the original owner, is here. And you just click on the Master Coach Bundle. And then you'll have all of our forms. So you'll have anything that you would need to run your own challenge group, your challenger email templates, which is just going to be the emails that you'll send to potential clients, checklist for what you'll send to free leads, how to get your coaches started right, just the exact steps and templates that you need. Leadership ladder we'll dive into a little bit down the road. Challenger emails is all of the check-ins for your challengers. Program info is if someone says, hey, I want some information, can you send me something in my email, which I recommend getting them to email as soon as they say they're interested. You'll find tons of templates here. So I'll just click on that for a second. And then in every folder you'll have, before you dive into the folder, just read through this and, some instructions on how to get it started, the email process. And then this is all the info email. So you can just copy and paste that into an email. Info on Shakeology, some information on social media, some suggestions on, we'll dive into that later in this training. And then when we have team calls, all of the slides that we use are going to just go straight in here. So if you want to access that information in the future. Okay, that's the Gdrive, and everything is here. All you have to do is you can actually just click on it, and then you will select Sorry, I think you actually have to click into the folder. And then you'll select, sorry. Okay, so I just hit control on the file and you'll hit make a copy and you'll go ahead and rename that and you can organize it into your own space. So you have your own file and we can dive into this more if you don't know how to do that, or you can just simply copy and paste it and put it into the emails or documents that you need. But just make sure to not alter the original document, because when you alter the document in this file, it gets altered for everyone else. And I think that I have it so that you cannot edit it, but if you want to make it your own, all you have to do is make that copy, like I said, and then you can edit it as much as you want to make it your own, or just simply copy and paste it and put it in. So getting back to how I structure my day, you will find everything that you need in this folder here to figure out how to go ahead and get through that power hour. And you'll hear the power hour word over and over and over again. It's that number one thing that you should be doing every single day. If you don't have time for anything else, you do your power hour. So here's what you do. And this is the business activity tracker for your power hour. I'm actually going to just go ahead and update this here so you guys can remember. So what you're going to do every day is you're going to be adding 5 people to your network. You're going to connect with 5 new or old friends. You're going to invite 5 people to be in a challenge group. You're going to do 5 follow-ups, and you're going to present the business opportunity to 5 people. And then the other things that are imperative here are the 3 posts, and I say 3, but really, as you're getting started, I don't want you to be too overwhelmed. Even starting with 2 posts a day is totally fine, but you have to put yourself out there in social media, and that's going to make all of your conversations easier. So don't let that stress you out. At least start showing people what you're doing in your life and who you are, and start attracting people that are like you to your social media page, and getting people re-engaged in you, because it is going to just make everything easier. People are going to have things to talk with you about, because when you message them and it's out of the blue, they're going to come to your wall and say, oh, I wonder what Melissa's up to. Let me check out her Facebook wall. Sorry, Melissa, just threw your name out there. So it's just really important that you start on social media right away. And then you're going to be posting in your challenge groups if you're a part of it, which you should be, and then personal development as well. I actually had one more block in here, which was check in on the team page, so that will be added shortly. But just make sure daily that you're also checking into our team page, the Wildflowers, so that you know what's going on. If there's any special announcements, if there's any recognition, cheer each other on. If you can answer any questions for someone else, or you have a question, then that is your opportunity to go ahead and address those concerns there, or help someone else out, because obviously you would want someone to help you out on the team as well if you had a question. So every single day, these are the things that you'll do, and I recommend, like I said, doing this just as soon as you get up. And I'm just gonna really quickly talk you through it. I don't want this video to be too long, but so when you add someone to your network, this can be anyone. This can be people in Facebook groups, and we're going to dive into networking more, so don't let this overwhelm you as far as what exactly all of these things mean and how to do them specifically, because in later days we'll get more into them. But you're going to add 5 people to your network via whether they be friends of friends. I friend requested a lot of my spouse's friends, people from local groups in the area. You're going to connect with 5 people. So maybe those are new friends that you found in the local groups that you've been sort of commenting back and forth with on their Facebook wall. Or maybe they're just old friends from high school or from college that you're going to reconnect with and send a short message. Or it could just be a connect, can also just be that you've pinpointed someone that you think would be either a great coach or a great prospect for a challenge group, and you started publicly writing on their Facebook wall. Like if this is a new friend and you don't want to dive in right away to sending them a private message, write a comment on one of their pictures, like, of something that is intriguing to you. 5 invitations to a challenge group. Again, super simple. 5 follow-ups, people that maybe disappeared in the past or asked that you follow back with them in a later month. And again, this is more challenging than follow-ups. I want to stress, I understand that as you get started, because you don't have that big base of people that said no or disappeared. But it's really important that you start keeping that list of those people, because I promise you, almost all of them will come around, even if they said no or disappeared. I was one of those people. I disappeared for 8 months. and 5 business opportunity presentations. Again, that's not a big presentation. Presents is a pretty big term, but it just means, hey, you know, would you be interested in doing something like this too? I think you'd be great. It's really been so uplifting for me, you know, as a new coach. I would just say, you know, it's been a great community. It's been so positive in my life. And I think, you know, it'd be great for you too. So what do you think about that? And you can just speak to how the business opportunity has changed your life. It's never, ever, ever too soon to invite to the business opportunity. And your posts on social media are just about your life, what you're doing, sharing your health and fitness journey as if it's your little diary to post excerpts of your life, and posting in the challenge groups, checking in on those challenge groups, doing your personal development, and again, checking in with the team page, the Wildflowers. So this is your list. Every day you can write in your names, you can print this off, you can hole punch it, keep it for your records. So then even will make the follow-up so much easier in the future, when you're able to go back in and say, oh, I connected with that person, now I can invite them, or I invited that person, you know, last month, now I can follow up with them. So this is a great tool. I would highly suggest printing this off. Or, you know, if online works better for you, keeping it in here and making copies and taking advantage of this tool. So this is a non-negotiable. Every single day we're doing the Power Hour. And to make it even easier for you guys, I have put together the scripts, which is also here, Power Hour scripts, in the new Coach Bundle as well. And it's literally just broken down for you. So connect, invite, a couple options on the invite, follow up, a couple options. I have like a really old follow-up because some people disappear for literally, like I said, months, and they come back around. Easy way to present the business opportunity. I'll quickly read this one. I have a random question for you, really random. I've been thinking about you since our convo a month or so back. I don't know if this is your thing, but it seems like we have a lot of simple interests. I feel like you would be so great. So I had this out there. Have you ever considered doing what I do as a health and fitness coach? Really simple. Don't overcomplicate it. And then you can go from there. If you ever have interest, just as a side note, I'm always available for 3-way calls, as is your upline. To get someone on the phone is the best way, and we can talk through anyone that says yes, they're interested. So those are the things that I wanted to show you. This is, like I said, the first thing you'll do when you wake up in the morning. You'll just go ahead and work from your scripts. I would recommend that you make a to-do list the night before. So if you do have additional things that you need to do as far as following up with clients, or making a post, or whatever it may be, you know, you might not have a big lengthy to-do list when you get started, but over time it'll certainly develop. So I make my to-do list at night. I get up and do my Power Hour. When my kids wake up, I go ahead and make breakfast. I turn everything off. I have done at that point all of my Power Hour and my first post on social media. And when my daughter goes to sleep, I get my workout in, product of the product, second vital behavior. And then I make my second post for the day. And then when she wakes up, again, it's my time with my kids. And after that, at night, right before I go to bed, or if I'm out and about, if I'm in the car, or if I'm doing dishes and my kids are playing, I listen to podcasts. So my 2 times for personal development are when my kids are playing nicely, or if I'm doing dishes and, you know, it's just mindless work anyway, might as well put something in your brain that's going to go ahead and move you forward and really expand you. And then at night also, I do my personal development. So I'll read a book before I go to bed, and I do that every single day. And those are just the tasks. If I have extra projects that I'm working on, I squeeze them in at night, or I wake up a little bit earlier. And that's how I structure my day. And those things are really the root of this business. So if you're thinking, okay, I need to write my blog post, and I need to make menus for my challengers, and I need to create a Facebook fan page, and I need my Instagram, and I need to do these trainings, and holy, there's so much to do. And yes, there is, but take a deep breath and know that those are not the priority. The priority in this business is the vital behaviors, which includes that invite, that Power Hour every single day, the personal development, and being a product of the product. So focus on those 3 things, do those things every single day. That's how I structure my day. And make sure that you are, when you're checking into those challenge groups, you're really encouraging your challengers. That is another big part of your job, is to just make sure that every single one of your challengers has an absolutely amazing experience. So you have that on that power hour. I wanted to just touch base on that really quickly because I didn't dive too much into it, but that is, again, a big part of your job. Is you work so hard to find these people to help. You have to help them. So be there for them, support them, ask them what they need from you. How do they want you to check in on them? If so, then I'm a scatterbrain sometimes, so I set alarms on my phone. Check in, put it on daily. Check in on Ashley. So make sure you're doing that. You're checking in with your challengers and you're there for them, because helping people is, again, what this is all about. And all of these things are just things that we do so that we can find people ultimately to help. So keep that in the root of your heart. And I hope this helped. If you have any questions about how to structure your day, let me know in the comments below. All right, talk to you guys soon.